Gentlemen, I know that we have fun on this program, but I wanted to take a moment, and this goes to those in the chat. YouTube, our channel Pod on Lansdowne, we're streaming this live on YouTube. Come join the chat next time if you're not doing so right now. But for those in the chat, as well for Jake right now, if we could just take off our hats and hold a moment of silence for our beloved Blue Hens.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's sad when they go young like that.
I said moment of silence.
Oh, sorry. Okay, well, it's an audio format, so.
I said, well, you're still talking.
Disrespectful.
Well, you are too, Liam. You're Blue Hens.
Caw-caw! Or no, that's like a... What the fuck was that?
That's like a rooster. Not to say, yeah, like just like a chicken, man.
Okay.
Moment of silence, please.
All right, yeah, we can do it now.
Thank you for respecting that moment of silence. Yeah, the Blue Hens, Liam, they gave it a hell of a shot. You know, one shining moment. It was right there within your grasp, but unfortunately, you know,
So
they got,
what do you have to say?
fucking killed, dude.
They lost by 4 points. What are you talking about?
Oh, what did I see? Were they down big?
They were down like 10 at halftime.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Never mind. I must have saw
Yeah.
that.
They were close. I mean, hilarious that they lost 11 of their last 12 before the conference tournament, and then they rip off 4 straight wins. They had 5 wins in the conference in the season, and they nabbed 4 in the tourney. So, but hey, fun little Cinderella run. They're not usually good anyway. But
yeah, football is usually your bag.
Even that, it's hit or miss. I don't know. We're moving to Conference America next year. So
Conference USA.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, with like Liberty and Sam Houston. I don't know. We're probably gonna get our ass kicked and everything, but school's making money, so whatever.
Football drives the boat. Exactly, you're gonna be making money that way.
That's right.
Welcome to FBS football that you do not deserve to be in. UMass welcomes you kindly. Speaking of UMass, Zoidberger mentions UMass up 2-1 against UVM in Hockey East. Considering that none of our schools are going to be dancing in March Madness, UMass, Delaware, or BU, hockey's all we got. And by we, I only mean Jake and I. Jake, of course, being Dr. Michael Robotavovich, or I don't know how to read that. And also joined. Thank you. We're joined by Trace Thompson and Joyer, a.k.a.
a whole syllable there. That was up there.
Well, I sure did. Trace Thompson and Joyer, a.k.a. Liam. I am Heath Hembry, a.k.a. Fitz. This is Pod on Lansdowne. We're happy you could join us for another edition of the program. Our AL East preview continues this episode with friend of the program, Emily Nyman. You know her, you love her, our Yankees correspondent. She joined the episode to talk about the Bronx Bombers. We all kind of, took turns making fun of her. Jake went in talking about Volp shit and...
No, I never said Volp shit. You said Volp shit.
I said Volp shit. Yeah, I'm the one who said Volp shit. I stuck that in there.
Come on.
Liam joined about 25 minutes late to that, but he does eventually join that episode.
I'll pop it. I'll make a grand entrance about 5-6 minutes in.
There you go. But no, that's a great conversation. We always enjoy having Emily on the program. That's coming on later.
I was coming at Deming shit.
Deming shit. There you go. Yeah, you went on.
You'll hear all of this.
J shit, Deming shit.
All right, relax.
It's like turtle on turd, crap turds there. Shout out Weird Celtics Twitter. But first, gentlemen, before we get into that Yankees talk, that Yankees hullabaloo later on in the episode. Well, I guess this has to do with developments within the AL East and within Yankees camp. That being Garrett Cole having Tommy John surgery, going to be out for the 2025 season. Are we the favorites for the American League East now?
Always have been.
Are people starting to notice?
Always have been.
Seriously, are we the favorites now?
Absolutely, they have to be. They fucking have. Right, knock
if
on.
They stay
they
healthy,
being hold on, they being the Boston Red Sox baseball club. Just so we're on the same page.
No, you meant Pod on Lansdowne is the favorite.
Oh, we knew that. Yeah.
No, how could it not be? They have the most complete offense in the AL East, and they also have the most complete. I'd argue right now, like far and away, the most complete pitching staff in the AL East. Even with half of them hurt, like it's still.
We got a lot of depth.
Yeah, and the only real knock right now is the pen, I guess, which is leaving a bit to be desired. But that's also, some of that starting depth could turn into bullpen pieces, and I don't know. That's like, I guess if you're going to be bad at one thing, it's probably that, right? I'd hope.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Hendricks. Yeah, not to poo-poo on the positivity after posing the question.
That might be cooked, mate.
Liam Hendricks has not looked amazing this spring.
I'd argue he's looked bad, just
delicately.
Bad.
Aroldis Chapman, we all have our qualms with him on and off the field, especially off, but on as well. And Justin Slayton has not been trusted full-term, long-term as the number one fireman in the bullpen, even though I think he has the capacity for that going forward. So I think, yeah, there is something to be said about maybe the bullpen for the Red Sox, but I also think there's something to be said about Jake's point that there is enough depth within the organization, Liam, to maybe supplement that to get you over the line. Because outside of that, and we talked about this in the interview with Emily, not to repeat points that we've already made, but the American League is wide open. The American League East is especially wide open now if the Yankees have injuries to guys like Cole, which they do, of course, and then Luis Gil, who's going to be out for a couple of months, it looks like. I don't know, man. You don't want to overdose on the hopium, Liam. You don't want that.
That's never a good thing. You want
to be able to put down the cup at some point. But
no. Speaking of overdosing on the pit, Dr. Michael Robbie Rabinovich, he had to do. There was several kid that OD'd on Fent.
That was on opium.
No, not on. No, Liam, actually on fentanyl. Actually.
Oh, okay.
It's no laughing matter.
So it's nothing to joke about at all. Okay.
Why don't you get back to the baseball talk?
Look at him. He's fucking cracking up over there.
Canceling yourself.
He's fucking cracking up over there.
It's a crisis, man. It's terrible.
It is. What does Wembley say?
Yeah, I was trying to think the whole time. What the fuck does he say?
America has a
I was just going to say, America's a fucking... It's just wrong, man.
What?
Liam, what say you? Are we the favorites in the American League East?
As it stands, I'd have to say so. Like Jake was already saying, the pitching depth is there for us. The lineup, as it's currently constructed, as long as Trevor Story doesn't fall for the tunnel painted on a wall.
Well,
we're holding our breath with his back, but I don't know. As it stands, as long, and obviously that's a big if. If everybody stays healthy, I don't see why they can't win the division this year. Just based on Cole and Gil, like you already said, Fitz, and Grayson Rodriguez for the Orioles. I don't know what the Orioles rotation is going to look like.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is like
at Liam Fantasy _ pitching.
Yeah, basically.
Very nasty of you guys to keep dunking on me, saying that I'm going to be pitching for the Yankees and starting in the slot for the Patriots. Very nasty things.
Don't forget you're the third line center for the Bruins.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Racking in the money. I'm going to get whacked by taxes with all these jobs, right? all this high salary jobs I got going for me, clearly.
But the only thing really missing right now is a closer. And I think, like you said, once Bayo's back and hopefully Giolito's fine, you push a guy like Cutter into the bullpen. That fastball will play up in the bullpen. Obviously, Whitlock.
That's a reliever name.
What he can do out of the bullpen.
I'll say
Cutter Crawford.
Yeah, it is.
So, Cutter Crawford, the starter, will give you a couple of outings where, oh wow, struck out, missed a good amount of bats there, kept the ball in the yard. He's solid enough as a mid to back end starter.
Cutter
Crawford, the reliever,
in the yard.
I said sometimes, Jake.
Sometimes, okay, sorry.
Sometimes, other times not so much. He'll have his day, but Cutter Crawford, the reliever, is saving 50 games a year.
Yeah, I want him with the biggest thing a dip in, like a straw, like a piece of straw sticking out of his mouth, a toothpick.
He's got the Wild Thing haircut.
Yeah, he should really embrace it. I think he could be a good
mullet.
There's potential there.
He's a Florida man. He's a swamp.
Yeah,
he's a
swamp donkey.
Yeah. So
swamp donkey.
No,
listen.
I don't know. They got enough.
Witt just pitched. Pitched just now through an inning, clean, 2 Ks.
Were you able to watch it on Nessun?
I sure wasn't. Let's get into that.
We're watching on the Playo graph.
Do we want to touch upon it now? Because there are still some things I wanted to talk about. Okay.
Stupid.
All right.
Like, on a night like okay, I understand it, and this is how it used to be. Like, when the Bruins were on, they would not have the game because the Bruins were on. But now the Bruins aren't. Tonight's a good example. The Bruins are not playing tonight. It's a night game. Like, there's no conflict whatsoever, and it's just like, sorry, nope, can't watch Red Sox.
I also don't understand why like the team themselves can't just like stream, like.
They're the same. They're the same.
That's what I'm saying. But like the team itself
same
can just
person
set up
owns
a camera and stream the game. Like, I don't need announcers. Just set up a camera and let me watch from like behind home
Some people
plate
prefer
overhead.
it with just like the ambient sounds, right?
Right. Like I don't understand why. I don't know. Maybe it is because Nesson's like, oh no, we got the rights. We don't want you doing anything.
What do the Nesson guys
not
do? I mean, what are they? Are they paying them?
Right.
Are they paying them per game? Or I mean, geez, these guys are down there in hotels.
To make another reference to that Smiling Friends Gwimbley episode, these are their rights to sit on and not do anything with.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I mean, it's like there's no way that. I mean, I don't know. Like 15 people. You have to work again. Well, no, you don't even need people to work.
Can you technically,
I
if
agree
there
with
is
what
no
Liam's saying. Just
broadcast,
set up a camera.
Like keep seeing fans that are at spring training games just like clip videos and post them. Like, could you, if you're a fan and neither team is broadcasting the game, straight up go on like IG Live?
Oh, like, is it not illegal if
Like,
there's not an alternative?
Right. If there's not, yeah. That's what I'm
that's
saying.
interesting, Liam.
I'm sure it is because all this.
And
fucking
we can charge.
rights
And we
taken
can
on
charge
Mojimbo.
for it.
I don't think
too.
you'd need the express written consent of Major League Baseball.
No,
to
and we can
broadcast
charge.
the
We
game.
can charge it. We can charge. For
Liam,
it.
it's
You could.
prohibited without that expressed written consent. You understand?
No, Fitz,
Prohibited.
that's only
What
when it's
about that
on a
word?
network, though.
Yeah, but it's not. If it's not on a network, I don't see why somebody couldn't just like set up a tripod.
I don't know. Dude,
Liam, let's
it's
fly
just
down.
simple
Let's
math.
fly down.
We'll
on,
go down to
like,
the floor.
on-
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll go down early.
It is just like I don't know if this all has to officially go down like on the Red Sox and Nesson, if there is some right within Major League Baseball media that we don't know about, but it is just another example of this sport. Not to get all fucking sports talk radio-y and all the ratings and shit like that. Just another example of this sport when it comes to meeting fans where they are. Dropping
Let
the
me
ball,
watch.
whether it's on
Let
the
me watch. I
league
wanna
or the
watch.
team or whoever.
Let them
Right?
watch. Let them watch.
Hey, we want to watch your sport even if the games don't count. We want to consume the product. And they're like, fuck you. Absolutely not. Hey, you just made a bunch of investments into this team, and this is the most hopeful we've been going into a season in years, literal years. We'd like to see how the players look before the games actually start. And Nesson's like, you're going to get an episode of Donnie Playbook, and you're going to fucking like it. I don't
Do you
get it.
guys remember?
Let me see- I'm
I
gonna
don't
see
even
what's
know
on
if they
Nesson
still
right
have
now.
it. Does Nesson Plus still exist, or did they kill it when
Yeah.
App launched?
No,
Oh, it
Nesson
does.
Plus.
So what the fuck is on there right now?
Oh, the secondary channel, Nesson Plus. Yeah, it's still there. I don't know what's on it right now.
Like, what's that for? If you're not even gonna air one thing.
Liam's
One
checking
game.
right now, as far as I can
No,
tell.
I thought Liam's checking regular Nesson.
College hockey. College hockey is on this
Which
right now.
who?
It's Vermont and UMass.
Okay, I mean that's
Is
a
it
big
still
game.
2-1 Minutemen?
Let me see. Sorry, I had the C's on. It's 2-2. 2-2.
Ah,
Great.
fuck. Damn
Third
it.
period.
great.
3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Fitz.
Come on, you. Come on, you
Let me
Minutemen.
check. Let me check Nesson Plus. Hold on.
We might be on the
Nesson
bubble for the
Plus.
tourney. I still think we a good chance we get in. From
Also,
the
more
looks of
college
it.
hockey on Nesson Plus. It's Northeastern
Oh!
and Merrimack.
Merrimack.
Ugh.
And then something
PU.
on 10 p.m. on Nesson Plus. Something called the World Highlight League is on at 10 p.m. on Nesson Plus, guys.
Oh
If
my God, it's
anyone's
Mad
interested.
Men. I don't know. I don't know if anybody. I don't know if anyone gets that.
I don't know. Do they play Highlight in Mad Men?
No, they
Don't.
a guy like a big investor in Highlight comes in and he tries to sell the office on doing Highlight ads, and everybody's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Is highlight the game with like the stick that looks like a C and like you catch
Yes.
it like in there and like kind
Yeah.
of whip it back out?
It's squash or like racquetball, sort of a little bit.
You guys want to hear what is on the big Nesson after the UMass game?
Yeah.
We've got Meet
it
Boston
Dirty Water TV?
with Billy and Jenny at 9:30.
Wait, what is that?
Show the Red Sox. I want to watch the Red
time
Sox.
out. Is that a spinoff? What's that?
It's got to be something new, right?
Meet
Showcases,
Boston.
hold on.
It is.
Showcases
They
the flavors,
they advertised
history,
it last
and
year.
culture of
Nick, let him talk. I need to hear about Billy and Jenny's new programming.
through the lens of 20 talented content creators. The creators have been
Why didn't they get us?
dumpsters.
Why didn't they get
right?
us?
We've been snubbed.
Probably because we're shitting on their program, Jake. That's right.
Chat, don't
What
clip
the
this.
fuck?
Don't clip this. And then Charlie Moore, an hour block of Charlie Moore at 10 p.m.
The coveted hour.
Travel more at 11.
Liam, not to interrupt, but this could be a great recurring segment if we go, like, if
what's
you go to
on.
the guide after the Red Sox post game. What's like the next 16 hours of Nesson
What
program?
crazy infomercial does Nesson have on?
World Tennis
Like
with
2 a.m.
Harry Chickma.
What's the golf one that they have too?
Oh,
It's like a golf travel show.
Yeah. World Tennis. I've always been fascinated. I've never, not once in
why
my
is that
life,
on?
has anyone ever said, you guys see that episode of World Tennis, Barry Chickma? Yeah, sure did. I hope we should get Harry on the show.
I think I've said it before on the show, but I'll say it again. The post Sox or post Bruins coverage on Nesson is all time. Like, bartender forgot to change the TV content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're sitting there.
When Charlie
maybe
Moore
the bar's
comes
a little
on, it's
busy
time.
after the Sox game.
yeah. Once Charlie Moore's on,
A
it's
golf
over.
destination is Did you say that?
Golf
That's what it is.
destination. Thank you, Tim, in the YouTube chat. Golf destination. Yes, that I knew. That's right. I said like golf travel or something like that. Yeah,
That's
the one.
elite programming right there.
Does Nesson ever cancel anything, or once you're in, are you in for life?
Just Sox appeal.
Sox
It
appeal.
just sucks.
Pocket money.
Okay.
They had Pocket Money, which was a banger of a
Oh,
show.
I liked Pocket Money. That one was actually like entertaining.
That had fake Fitzy on there, didn't it? Right? I think Nick Fitzy Stevens, cultural
Oh.
appropriation of Fitzy, Stolen Valor
no,
Fitzy
yes.
hosted that show, if I'm not mistaken.
That's
Oh,
right.
here. I have some former. Oh, Breakfast with the Sox and See, I liked that more than like Sox and 2. It's a little more fun, right? Breakfast with the Sox. Maybe not.
Nesson's like, listen, you can either watch another episode of Charlie Moore, or you can watch another episode of My Story. It's the same one.
Yes.
Both instances you've seen 20 times already.
My Story.
Take your pick.
Yeah. Okay. I'm looking at it now. Literally, the only programming that has ever been canceled that wasn't just like a version of like sports coverage was Sox Appeal and Pocket Money. Oh, and also the Instigators, which was
The Instigators, I remember that.
Yeah, remember that? A
With
debate
Brick,
show
yeah.
with Brick and
Yeah.
Jack and Mike Mulberry.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
What a crew that
Wow.
is. The Instigators. Yeah, that unlocked memories there.
Damn.
Is that the it for kid? There had to been other nested original programming. There had to.
No, I mean there is, but it's all just like regular coverage
Slop.
of stuff, like Nesson Sports Update, Nesson Sports Today. Like there's nothing. Nesson's Comedy All
Sports Desk.
Stars.
Remember Sports
What was
Desk?
that?
Yeah.
A
Nesson
half-hour
Comedy
series.
All-Star.
A half-hour series featuring various stand-up comics. Most of the jokes geared toward Boston sports.
We should bring that back. We're
What do they
stealing
just?
that.
Do they just have like you given like a tight 5 up there at like the Laugh
No,
Factory
it's
or something?
comedians. It's comedians. I think they brought like real comedians in. You hear
Mike
about this,
O'Malley had to have been on
You
there.
hear about Alex Bregman? You hear about this?
Wait, I gotta ask, Jake.
That's
where
where
did Nesson-
old Billy Redballs got to start, Bill Burr.
Where did Nesson get off thinking they could pull off a like Nickelodeon type simulcast of the Bruins game last night?
They do it all the time.
Yeah, what
They
was that
do?
about?
It's the first time I've ever
not the
like
the little
animated.
kitty one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
was
I
like,
don't
is this
know.
new?
That was
like, who
new.
do
That was the
who do
first
think
time
they
did it.
are.
Yeah, I don't
Trying to
know.
pull
I don't
that
know.
off.
I don't know what that's about.
What was the
Thankfully, I was
branding
at a
for it? Was it
I was
just
at a
like
Broadway
little kids
show.
branding or like
No, it's like like when they did like The Simpsons, and it's like mapped onto a different.
yeah, no, I
Like a
understand.
cartoon
Yeah,
feel.
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know, like the 3D mapping and whatnot. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it
like,
was that.
Did it? Like, it wasn't like a tie-in with like.
Nope, they're just like cartoon versions.
just
They were
doing it
just like
themselves.
animated versions. Yeah.
Well, it's
A
that's
Nessun
fun for the
production.
kids, I suppose.
Yeah.
Speaking of another kids Nessun production, what was it? Wally's opening day. You'll see that all the time on Nessun.
Oh, the
That's another
Sox just
one.
walked it off. I wish we could have seen it.
I wish we could have seen it.
Seen it.
Would have been
College
cool.
hockey's on,
Could have
guys.
heard it
sorry.
on EEI.
Yeah.
Well, it's UMass. I'll
All
give
right.
them the pass for that. So, do we want to take a break?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Jake's on a wicked delay, I think. Jake's on a wicked delay.
Oh, for
right
me,
now.
Fitz.
But we'll take a quick
for
break.
me,
When
it's
we
Fitz,
return.
but-
Oh, I'm on the delay. Well, that's not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You are,
But-
Fitz. Yes, you are.
Oh boy, well that's not fun. But in any event, when we return, our interview with Emily Nyman, we're talking Yankees. It's a great interview. You won't want to miss it. Stick around. Pod on Lansdowne will be back after this. Hi, chat. You could try to refresh to see if that
Smiley,
helps the,
I agree, dude. We should get an alt cast. I mean, we could just make our own alt cast. Frankly, we don't actually need. I mean, we could just start recording during a game.
infrastructure
Yeah.
investment.
but yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm gonna refresh to see if that. I'm gonna refresh to see if that improves the delay.
Does that kill us?
Might have chatted.
Ooh.
It just, I'll get kicked out for a second, but
Fitz.
then I can rejoin.
Ooh, Fitz. Yeah. Okay, go. Yeah, Fitz, leave. Leave and come
Hold
back.
on.
You're scaring me. You're scaring everyone. You're freaking everybody out.
Scaring the hose. Hey, it's the Liam and Jake show.
Liam and Jay, wow.
We're back. We're back. One night
We shouldn't.
only.
We shouldn't even let him back in.
Yeah, wait, how's he getting back in?
Yeah. No, I think he can just. He could just come back in. He's
With the link?
like,
Okay, we don't have to let him.
I hope not. Liam, what's going on, pal?
Not much, man. Just chilling. Just chilling, you know?
Okay.
Recording a little pod tonight, you know? Johnny and I, man, we're locked in for Baltimore, let me tell you. It
Yeah, I'm all set on that, guys. Thanks.
was worth a shot. It was worth a shot.
Seth, I think that's Seth. Smiley, smile, right?
I
Seth
think that's right.
is their name. Sorry, if it's not. Sorry.
Oh, Adams asked, Jake, did you see
No,
Yankees
Adam, I'm seeing it
17
this
yet?
weekend. And Smiley, smile. Sophie will not come up. She was mad. I was joking about the fentanyl crisis, so she's mad at me right now. I wasn't really joking about the fentanyl crisis. To be clear, I was joking.
Yeah,
about, I was joking about Gwimbly being sad about the fentanyl crisis. But Mabel update.
get Sophie on
I'll
here
get
like
her
the
at
last
the end.
time
I'll get
Fitz
her at
was
the end
gone
of the
for an
show.
episode.
I'll get her at the end of the show. Fitz, are you better now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I fine?
What? What?
It's better. It's better.
No. Tell me to hold up a number. Like pick a
Oh,
number.
you're fucked,
Ooh.
Fitz. You're fucked.
3. Hold up 3. Oh, boy.
I actually, Fitz, it's
Oh,
bad
no.
enough where I don't think we can do the show.
I mean, we're
see
at the
this.
final
This
segment.
was-
We're at the final segment. We can
Are
survive.
there other people on your Wi-Fi right now, Fitz, that you could be like, shut off, stop using Wi-Fi for a little?
I mean, not more than usual. You know,
Yeah, you're fucked up. You're fucked up over there.
I'm trying to watch the actual stream. Hold on, let me see how this does.
Fucked, Fitz. You're fucked.
3. Hold up 3.
Oh, that is pretty bad. Shit.
You're better now. You're not lagging like you were.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit better since you refreshed. I think we can survive the final
Okay.
segment.
All right.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
good enough.
We can survive
All
the
right.
final segment.
You want to
Okay.
mark down where we are? We'll get back in.
Okay. Was I like
Yeah,
full
this
on
is why people
lagging?
come to
Was
the
like
stream.
audio quality like
Yeah,
robot?
you were. Yes, yeah, you were like lagging, like, yeah, not like where I'm like just behind or something, but you were like stopping, and then yeah.
You stop
you've
all the
ever-
time, Jake.
Me no, I jitter. I go. That's what happens to mine.
Hold on, let me try to listen to see.
Christy, we're still ironing out some technical difficulties.
I'm getting my dog. Yeah, no, I know. I miss her. I want to do the rest of the show holding her.
Not yet, Christy. We're not back from break.
This is the POL difference right here. You won't get this from any other program.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to listen to the actual YouTube stream to see like if I sound like bad, like if it's a problem.
No, it's not the sound. It's just like we just lose you here and there. R.I.P. R.I.P. Hens.
World's longest ad read.
Oh, look, guys! Look what I have right here. This is my clay smiley. I made.
Whoa.
Okay, it's not so bad in that segment. That's pretty cool.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I want you to have it.
Okay, it doesn't sound that bad in terms of like the delay. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay, but like it's not.
No, that's what
so
I'm saying. We can
distracting
survive
where
the final.
it's
We can
awful.
survive the final segment with it.
Fitz, I want you to have this.
And especially if I'm improved now. It's a little version of Smiley Fitz. I want you to.
It's a
have
little version of smiley, Fitz.
Hold on, actually,
Claymation smiley.
I think. Hold
want
on,
this.
I think I know how to. I need something for Pod Off Lansdowne. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Then we'll start.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, Liam,
Where'd
that's
you
the
make
new
that,
mic.
Jake?
That is the new mic.
Yeah, because when I went to grab the other one, then I couldn't find the cord for that. So I
Okay,
was like,
good.
this is just a disaster. But no, it's working fine now.
Yeah. This is Clay Smiley. How did I make him? Is that what you asked? I looked at a picture and I
Yeah.
made him. I don't know how to answer
Did
that.
you just
really.
like buy clay or like
Yeah,
Play-Doh?
you could buy. There's like $10 on Amazon. There's like these clay. Like you get like 20 colors in little blocks. They're cheap.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
and it's like
he looks
it's like
very
light.
good.
Yeah,
Very
His
lifelike.
eyes are too big, but other than that, his eyes are almost
His eyes
entirely
are just
black.
black. Hold the fort.
Yeah.
All right.
What? Did Liam get a haircut? Sophie asks.
All right.
I did
Ready,
not.
gang?
Does it look good?
Yeah, Fitz. Fitz, did you have that hat on before? Yeah.
Yeah, I did this whole time. Okay. Sorry about the delay, folks.
I also made Mike Wazowski.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
How about
That's good,
that?
Mike Wazowski.
Wait, look how funny this is. Oh no, wait. And then Sophie made
claymation
Mabel.
show and tell. Oh,
Are we still doing clay?
I'm ready now, Fitz.
Hold on. All right, back in 5 seconds.
we should just Fitz. You should just leave this in the episode.
This is just all the B-roll. All right, 5 seconds. All right, we want to say thank you once again to Emily Nyman for that great conversation about the Yankees. Always appreciate having her on the show. She's a great sport. Good to vibe with, good to shoot the shit with, and good to hopefully see her team not finish as well as the Red Sox this year, if all things go well, especially without their coveted ace Kermit the Frog. But we're back here talking about the Boston Red Sox. If you want to talk about the Boston Red Sox with us throughout the season, you are most certainly welcome to do so. We are on Twitter. The show is at Pod on Lansdowne. I'm at Fitzimo Pena. Jake is at Jake Wallinger. Liam is at Liam Fennessy _. All the same stuff on Blue Sky as well, if you're jiving with that. The show is on YouTube as well. Pod on Lansdowne. Find us there. We stream usually every Tuesday night. We had to do Wednesday night this week, as you could tell. Our apologies for the delay. And if you want to be featured on the show, you can either join the YouTube chat or you can leave us a voicemail by dialing 617-420-2431. Oh, we actually got a voicemail from Nate tonight. Wow, that's new.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nate, is it okay if we feature this for next week? Because I didn't go through and check all the voicemails, so I am not prepared for it. And I didn't do a natural lead up for it. I think Nate's in the chat right now. Nate, is it okay? Let us know, Nate, if that's okay. But
Nate,
if you want to be featured on the show, you... I was going to say, right, because I can't stop the show again here to listen to it. I haven't listened through it. But if you want to be featured on the show, you can dial 617-420-2431. Liam, why did you poison all the water down in Fort Myers to make everyone sick? What was going through your mind?
Listen, man, I was trying. I was hired to get the fluoride out of the water supply, and there may have been
by Robert.
Yeah, of course. And things happened. Water got a little contaminated. Some chemicals fell in there. We have it contained to
strands
just
of
Fort Myers.
Liam's blonde hair fell in.
Yeah, and then that's what did it. Everybody got sick, but I feel like we have it contained to just Fort Myers right now, so it shouldn't be an issue for anyone outside the greater area.
Actually, just the pipes of JetBlue Parks, not even outside of. It's not even anywhere else.
The town yet?
Yeah.
Well, we've learned so much from 2020. We were able to contain it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Entirely contained. Inside of JetBlue.
But yeah. Yeah, the Red Sox all have a case of the shits going on right now, and then also no Wilyer Abreu yet in spring training, no Rafael Devers in spring training yet. Lucas Giolito a little banged up in spring training. What's going on here? I thought we were being hopeful entering the year. It's just, I mean, outside of the Giolito thing, which sounds like it's relatively minor, he downplayed it, but everyone's getting sick.
Yeah, I mean,
as far
as the illness goes, I mean, everybody's going to look great on opening day. Everybody's down like 10, 20 pounds. Best shape of your life. And then
the Ozempic socks, as Santi mentioned.
That's right. But I don't know, like injury wise, obviously Bayo is not going to be ready for opening day. Giolito, I would imagine, with this little setback, is probably not ready for opening day. But thankfully, guys, we actually have pitching depth for once. So I think the rotation will be okay come, March 28th. Is that opening day?
Whatever that Thursday is. I think that's the 28th.
Yeah.
27th, something like that. 27th.
Right?
Hey,
you might see Quinn Priester in the 5-man rotation.
Quinn Priester?
That's exciting. That's exciting.
Dick Fitz.
Yeah.
Dick Fitz. No relation, of course, but Dick Fitz, we love him. Jake, do you put any stock into the fact that we haven't seen Wilyer Abreu or Rafael Devers get ramped up in spring training?
Wilyer for sure. Because he also, what, he lose like 20 pounds or something? I mean, Wilyer was like on his deathbed, right? He had like a viral, he was a different thing, right? He was like sick.
Yeah, I think
right?
it wasn't just like a case of,
it wasn't the shit like all the guys have. He was like,
yeah, it wasn't a stomach bug. It was an actual virus infection.
He had
from what I
had the
gather.
Porzingis rare.
Yeah, the rare viral illness.
Still trying to solve what.
Cannot
still
be
trying to figure out what it is.
Wilyer definitely.
At least for Devers, like he's facing Bueller and Crochet on the back.
Also, he's gonna DH. We can stop pussyfooting around it.
Yoshida with the shoulder. I don't think they're gonna carry him on opening day. So yeah, I think that's also part of the reason. Like Bregman's played 1-2 innings over at second base. Like I don't know, he's been at third primarily. So I don't know. I think you can read between the lines and see what the lineup and the roster is going to look like in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but I don't believe Wilyer will be there opening day, and that doesn't seem like they do either.
Trace Thompson, though.
Yeah. We just need 1 good month out of Trace Thompson or so. That's all we need.
Not even like 2 weeks out of him.
2 weeks, yeah. Well, it'll take 2 weeks.
Well, I'll tell you what.
All of April.
I hope I'm eating my words because Rafaela looks awesome this spring.
Yeah, the near grand slam.
Yeah, so I mean, you throw him in center, and then Duran's obviously in right, like, or I don't know which is harder in Texas, but whatever. And then I don't know. I mean, they kind of it's actually a great spot for the team to be in. Ironically, not that it's good that Willier is sick and was like almost dying,
Yeah.
but they can kind of experiment if they want with that other outfield spot for however long until Willier gets back. Like if they want to let Roman Anthony try it out, fuck it, they could. Like, I don't know. I
would like them to not start the clock on Roman until they're like, okay, like he can play consistently.
Fitzy Mo team control. Scabby Pena. There he is again, right?
How is that scat? Just being smart. That's just smart.
You don't want that
draft
pick. He doesn't want that
Gotta
draft
keep
pick.
an extra year.
If he's ready to rock and we can maybe get the draft pick, then yeah, throw him in there. I want to make sure that the team feels prepared for it, though. Don't just start it for the sake of starting it.
Roman or Christian Campbell. Actually, I think they seem committed to Christian Campbell, second baseman now. So scratch that. Or just fucking have ref play it.
Hey, man,
I don't
refs
know.
on the team, man.
Who
Refs
cares?
on my opening
Or
day roster.
the only thing with Trace Thompson, and this is a very real thing, is they would have to take someone off the 40 to roster him, which I'm not. I don't know if there's a lot of guys that they consider expendable at this time. I'd have to look over it, but that may be, unfortunately, something that prevents Mr. Thompson from making the team.
Right, if we go on about how we like the organizational depth, and I haven't taken a look at the 40-man roster in quite some time, so I don't know off the top of my head who would be on the line there, who would be teetering.
Yeah,
but if we're going on about how much we like the depth going into 2025 and beyond, then
they could tell Wink to hit the fucking bricks.
Yeah, Zoidberger says, "Sorry, Josh Winkowski, you are the weakest link. Goodbye."
I mean, he's looked like
I'm looking
dog,
at the 40-man right now.
butt ass.
Know what I smell?
There's a
I
target
smell-
on Wink back.
Listen,
I couldn't breathe neither. It was like
Josh Winkowski is no friend of mine, and I've never really been a big fan, but he looks fucking terrible this spring. I think for everyone's sake, they got to cut bait on that.
He needs a change of scenery.
Yeah, it seems like it's come. I also, selfishly, Aroldis Chapman, they can cut him. I don't care. I don't know. Maybe they'll make it work. Frankly, I'm not that concerned. Like, it's literally the other 8 spots in the lineup are. Like, I'm totally fine with David Hamilton getting most of the reps at second base.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine with it.
at least to start the year. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if Campbell, starts knocking, then sure. But I like D-Ham. Yeah, and that's it, right? And every position is like pretty much. So
to bring it back,
fine.
Yeah. To bring it back to who you had mentioned a few minutes ago, Jake, with how good SETI has been looking this spring.
Yeah.
It was mentioned on the EEI broadcast when he almost hit that grand slam when he cleared the bases on that double. Fleming, I believe, mentioned it, how good he looked when with runners on base. And not to do, baby's first baseball analysis here, but if the guys in front of him can get on base to give him something to pitch, that's his recipe for success at the plate, where he can just go and grip it and rip it. We know that there are some holes in his swing. Sure, fine. Maybe that gets better as he, gets some more seasoning at the highest level. But he does have the ability, the capacity in the box to unleash on some pitches. And if he's getting good pitches to hit because there's already a couple ducks on the pond where he can grip and rip, yeah, that's where you win with him on offense. Because obviously, the defense goes without being said how good that is. But especially if someone like a Willier is going to be out and it's a little murky, maybe in the corners or up the middle in the infield, and you need a little extra juice to deepen the lineup, if guys can get in front of SETI, maybe that's where you get it.
Well, Fitz, that's a great lead-in. Let's talk lineup construction, because this morning, Mr. AC tipped his hand, and he kind of, he actually just straight didn't tip his hand. He straight up said what top 5 in the lineup are going to be. And I'll repeat it for you all right now. Leading off, Jarren Duran. Batting second, Rafael Devers. Batting third, Alex Bregman. Batting fourth, Tristan Casas. And batting fifth, Trevor Story. That's perfect. I have absolutely
5 for 5.
I have zero problems with any of those as it stands. Cora's dumbass finally learned that you should bat your best hitter second. I don't know what took him so fucking long. I actually went back to look at a bunch of lineups from last year just to see. And Devers batted cleanup most last year, which was stupid. But also, you want to, like, Emmanuel Valdez batted second several times last year.
Not
Hey,
ideal.
that game against
Not
Detroit
ideal, I
was
gotta say.
special. All right.
I don't know why. I'm over the moon on that top 5. I think it's perfect. Like, I genuinely, that's exactly what I would have done.
I would agree.
And
Yeah,
then after
you can't do
that-
much better than that.
Yeah, and then 6 through 9, I think actually you can sort of get a little, not creative, but like it's less. You can mix and match a little more. Like I'm actually pretty interested in seeing what they end up doing. So like personally, I was thinking if Hamilton is your opening day second baseman, I would bat him 9th, so that there's speed in front of Duran. Like if
Sure.
and you could do double steals with them if DeHam gets on her. And then I would bat Seti 8th. And then I don't know. I guess
I think you go Wong 7, and then
just whoever
the
left
other
field.
outfielder is
Yeah.
6, whether it's Rob or Trace.
Gosh,
I-
guys.
I mean, once
I like
once
it.
Abreu's healthy, like that's a really good 1 through 6.
Oh yeah, and it's perfect. And you know what?
And
it
he slots
actually
right
goes
in.
left, right, left, right, left, right.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, alternate that a little bit.
I
The,
love
the
that.
old MLB The Show
Seven,
meta
it's
when
seven.
playing in Diamond
Yeah.
Dynasty. The
then the
thing
bottom
with that,
Right, right, left. Like, I don't know, it's
that-
pretty good.
it's varied enough. It's varied enough. You could definitely get away with it. Just to bring it back to the point that I had mentioned, when you do see Willier in the lineup, hopefully, as soon as possible, would like to get him in there. I would be okay from there, maybe putting Seti up to 7 behind Willier if you're confident enough of, again, guys getting in front of him to allow him to see more competitive pitches or pitches that
Yeah,
he can
with
do
Seti
something within the
and
zone.
Wong, I mean, both righties, you would pretty much just be like, who's hitting better at that point.
Yeah, ride the hot hand.
I
I mean,
think,
do you
as
guys
a
agree that if
general-
Hamilton is in the lineup, he should definitely bat 9th?
Yes.
Yeah.
probably yeah.
Turning the lineup over to like him and Duran, that's hot. That gets me hot and bothered.
Yeah.
Chaos on the bases.
It's weird being
And-
excited about the Red Sox lineup. I literally haven't been excited about their lineup.
You got a lot of
construction
options, guys.
In half a decade, like we're coming up on. Like it's cool.
Friend of
It's
the
fun
program.
to talk about.
Yeah, friend of the program, Matthew Gross, OTM, fellow OTM writer over the Monster, mentions in the chat. He always has good insight, so I wanted to just highlight it here on YouTube. Again, follow the live chat when we do record on these evenings throughout the year. The other great thing about the top of the lineup is that Bregman still is pretty close to Duran. Bregman puts the ball in play all the time, which should allow Duran to run wild on balls in play. Station to station ball bat, baby. If we need to do that, I am all about that action, Mr. Gross. First to third, that gets the people going. I like it.
Dude, I'm in chills
I
just
like it.
thinking about Hamilton on second, Duran on first. Little like both taking huge leads. I
hope Trevino's behind. the
with
plate.
Devers up. I have chills thinking about this. Woo! Yeah, Jose Trevino. Who? Yeah, they could run amok a little bit. Gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. We are back. I mean, we really are. Knock on wood.
We're a little bit back.
We're a little bit back.
We're a little bit back.
the golden age of Red Sox baseball.
And so, I mean, I guess
Right
while
now.
we're just talking like lineups and opening day stuff, what do we think with the injuries is that first go round for the rotation? Liam,
I
do
first
you
say
still
zero
think they're going to give
starting.
Hauk opening day?
Yeah, I think that's feels like a classic.
Selfishly, I'd
ace
love it because we're
Like-
going to
Yeah,
games.
because then
2 and
we're
3.
games 2 and 3. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think the first go round will be Houck, Crochet, Bueller. Then 4 and 5 is still, I feel like, to me, a toss up. Like maybe you get Quinn Priester.
Maybe Jake Wallinger.
Yeah, but
At
at the end of the day, like Bayo and Giolito and even Cutter, like I don't feel like they're really that far behind. Bayo's probably the furthest back of those three, like by second, third week of April, I think we'll have that normal rotation. We're back. It's on the record.
Christy called
It's
for
on
the Jake
record.
to hold up the "We're back" paper, and that's exactly
We're back.
what Jake did.
I should make one of those.
So yeah,
like
that sounds good to me.
That you can turn. That one side says it's over, and one side says we're back.
Yeah, rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season,
Yeah.
duck season.
Who would you guys prefer is the fifth? If Giolito's fine, well, he's not fine. Which of the
If
three
Giolito's
guys?
healthy, I'd want that as the 5.
Yeah, but he's not. He's not gonna. So I'm saying for that opening rotation, which of the three guys that can kind of slot in are you of the two you hope get the starts?
What you're thinking? What Fitz, Priester, and
I think that's probably
Priester,
your 4 and
Criswell.
5.
Criswell? Yeah, Coop.
You're giving
Coop,
Priester the right
forgive
before
me.
Criswell.
I'd probably go
I don't know.
Criswell. Yeah, just because
I'd
he
flip a
has some more of
coin.
that experience.
Yeah,
The
but I know Dick
organization
Fitz.
seems
I mean,
like-
Dick Fitz might he might win a Cy Young. Dick Fitz.
Wasn't there someone who made a comment about Priester the other day that seemed like pretty hopeful? Was it Craig who made it? Am I imagining? Am I hallucinating? Someone who's smarter than me.
Honestly,
Someone who's good
I'm
at the
not sure if
economy.
that's-
Please figure this out.
I don't know.
Well,
Joking aside,
Yeah,
I
wasn't
like
he hitting like 99 on the gun the other day too?
Quinn.
No, Dick Fitz.
Yes. No, he was throwing
Yeah.
gas. No,
Yeah.
I'm
That's
I'm
my
buying.
full-on opening guy.
People aren't talking about Dick Fitz enough. I'm buying stock. I'm buying options.
That September was special, guys. Let me tell
Dude,
you.
I actually think he's like an awesome I think he might end up an awesome bottom of rotation starter. Like just an innings eater. He totally looks like an innings eater too. He's just a beefy boy. Looks like a bully in an
Beefy
80s
baseball
movie.
boy.
He's awesome.
why don't you make
Great
like a
name.
tree and get out of here? He's like on the mound.
Yeah, he looks like his name's Biff. He does. Or he looks like fucking
Biff Fitz.
Biff Fitz. What is Kevin, his brother, the older brother in Home Alone? What's his name?
Buzz.
Oh, Buzz. Yeah, Buzz. He looks like a Biff,
Well,
a Buzz, a
delay,
Doof,
but that's okay.
a Diff. Yeah,
Don't you know how to pitch, Flemwad?
yeah. No, I really like Dick Fitz. I'm excited to see what he can do.
Yeah. Well,
I'm excited
he
for the Red
certainly
Sox.
will have the opportunity for it.
Dare I say?
Yeah. Are we ready to go to Pod Off Lansdowne? Because I have something very exciting for Pod Off
Yes.
Lansdowne
Yeah, go
that I've been waiting all night for. Okay. Gentlemen, it's a special treat here on Pod Off Lansdowne, I should say. I'll each give you one guess. I have something next to me. What do you think it is? If you thought that the Goofy movie mug from last week to start the episode
So, Fitz,
was
can you
big,
give us some sort of parameters?
I need
Like,
some sort of hit. Like, what could it
Yeah.
be? It could be a bomb for all I know.
this thing
pipe bomb?
this thing this thing has been mentioned by us on the show as well as social media many a times in the past. Call it the last year.
Us on social media?
Three of us combined. Other people
Oh.
have mentioned it as well.
Is it like Willie? No. Oh,
You
God.
get one guess. That's the only hint.
Oh no, it's stressful.
Use your imagination.
Is it baseball related? Can I just have that?
It is not baseball related. That's the
Okay.
last hint I'm giving you.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, well, it's Pod Off Lansdowne. That shouldn't have been a hint anyways, but there you go.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Okay.
Is it the official script to your live action Goofy movie?
Good guess, but no. So Liam's guess has been burned, as far as I'm concerned, because we can't be sitting here all night guessing. So we gotta move this along.
Oh my God, I'm scared.
Christy says it's fentanyl.
And Seth says parachute CD. No, but I do have parachutes on vinyl downstairs.
Fitz,
but,
my
it's not
final
parachutes on vinyl.
answer. My final answer is it's the Golden Idol from Indiana Jones and the and the what the fuck is the Raiders of the Lost Ark? I
Yeah.
couldn't
There you
remember
go.
the movie. Oh my
Well,
God.
it's not that, but it might as well be that. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever in my possession, I have an authentic Costco double chunk chocolate cookie right here.
No, hey.
You got to do a review.
My sister-in-law made a stop at Costco, and Missy Mopena told me, And I said, I need to reach out to her right now. Like we were about to record. And I was like, I'm telling her right now, if I Venmo you, will you get me a double chunk chocolate cookie? And she said, absolutely. And so now I got one. It's a double chunk chocolate cookie.
Take a bite.
Actual review. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One chew. Everyone knows.
Can we get a hand?
Is this your Is this your first time?
Going.
Is this your first time?
It's my first time. Yep. There's my hand.
A size of your hand and the size of the just to get a size. Okay, that's actually smaller than I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought they would have been bigger too. Honestly.
I imagined it bigger. Oh my God, Fitz! Will you get booms?
I'll put it, buddy. You already know I'm going to put it on the boom scale.
All right. Okay. Great. Okay. Great. It's the boom meter, but whatever.
Ooh,
it's crunchy.
Crunchy.
Yeah.
Is it stale? Is it soft in the middle?
My big boom.
Fine, we'll do it, Fitz. Fitz, what the
I
fuck
haven't
was
gotten
that?
to the middle yet, Liam, but it does feel soft in the middle. So.
Fitz, time out.
Boom!
Thank you.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
Thank you.
God, that is fucking good.
That was great.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what.
AJ did not lie about this cookie, dude. It is so good.
You know, I'm
can't wait to get
going
to
home
the chewy
I'm going home to Connecticut this weekend. And my mom lives very close to a Costco, and believe it or not, I'm a Costco executive member. So maybe I'll go fuck around and get a chicken bake, and I can review that for us. I actually hear those are like genuinely delicious.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear about. Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms.
Garrett Cole, 5 big booms. Guys, I gotta be honest.
We're so sorry
I've
about your
never been
ace.
in a Costco.
Sorry, I was eating the cookie.
We should tweet. Hey, Smiley Smile, we're gonna tweet that tonight. Sorry. Cut that video.
Oh,
We're
man.
sorry about your ace that got Tommy John surgery. Fitz.
He gets 4 big booms.
Are you gonna eat that whole cookie?
Once we're done, I'll finish it.
You're gonna go for the whole thing.
I can't keep unmuting and muting. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Well, you could do.
He'll get a glass of. He'll get a glass of milk.
Oh, a glass.
I do have milk downstairs. So yeah.
What kind of milk? What milk do you guys drink?
Just an almond milk. Guy.
Ooh, almond milk. Ooh.
I hate almond.
I'm not like drinking milk on itself, like by itself.
I get oat.
When I be doing that
oat,
other than when I'm eating a cookie.
Oh wow, look at me! I'm the only true Mick here going with the actual milk. 1% for the boy here.
Yeah.
1%.
Yeah.
Fitz is gonna get on the raw milk train by
like Bryce Harper,
non-pasteurized.
Him and Bryce Harper.
Yeah, that's if Bryce Harper has a career low year. I think we all know the reason why.
It's the milk.
What else, fellas? Oh my gosh, I just love talking to you guys. You know, I love my boys.
I feel like it's only been a week, but it feels like
it feels like a lifetime.
A little over a week. Well, the beauty is that we'll have a little less.
Should we tease next week's guest?
Are they confirmed
or no?
It's not confirmed yet.
Oh, it's not confirmed. Okay, sorry. Never mind.
That's
ignore that. Let's ignore what I said.
But we feel good. We feel good about where we're headed.
Good.
We're doing something big.
Jake Earmuffs from Sam, Fitz, and Liam. How do you feel about moving on and being eliminated from the Champions League? I didn't bring it up, Liam.
I
wasn't going to bring it up. I didn't want to bring up further pain after the Blue Hens lost. I wasn't going to be that guy.
Yesterday was a tough day in the sports world of Liam, but I don't know. I'm on to the Carabao Cup final.
I really did think that your fucking plot armor was going to come through, so
I know you did. You were freaking out, man. I didn't.
I was crying. I was like, you guys are gonna. It's like fucking comic book. And in the 88th minute, Salah scored. Wow, we won. It happens all the time. But now, until it didn't. So.
Yeah, I mean they're good. Like the last 5 years now, they lose a knockout game at Anfield. Like it's a tradition now. So.
Or you win the Champions League. Didn't you win it like 5 years ago?
In 2019, yeah. Post COVID, man, it's been tough. It's been tough out here.
Oh,
Courtois in 22, man, standing on his head.
We haven't won the Champions League in 5 years.
It's brutal.
Spare me.
It's brutal.
Spare me.
It's brutal.
Sam, to answer your question, it's nice to be moving on to the quarterfinal. I am expecting. I said this into our Arsenal chat. We're going to draw 1-1 at the Emirates in the first leg against Real. It'll be a hard-fought draw. And then we're going to lose a respectable but definitely like like fair, like we didn't get screwed or anything like that, we're gonna lose 2-0 at the
dude.
Bernabeu.
With Madrid, man, something will happen.
Always,
it's
yeah.
like the
Ancelotti-
Cardinals in October.
Yeah, the Real Devil Magic.
Yeah, it's real. It's very
Ancelotti's
real.
gonna do the eyebrow thing. I can't do the eyebrow until there you go. Yeah, the one eyebrow up, and then Mbappe will score a screamer. A world
Former Everton manager. People forget.
I actually didn't even know that he was the manager of Everton.
Ancelotti? It was
I didn't know
recent
that.
too. It was probably like 2018, 2019.
Really?
Just bizarre.
I must have forgotten about that.
It was very recent.
Well, how about that? Depressed United fan here. You
Hey, got that shiny new stadium on the way.
Yeah, the circus tent. Whatever the deal with that is, 100,000 seater. The Homer playing with his potatoes video going around about that did give me a chuckle. But no, listen, if you guys win the Prem and we win the Champions League, I'll absolutely trade that off. I'm absolutely fine with that. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I'll take that. If you guys get past Madrid, man, who knows?
If we can beat Madrid in our current state, especially like if Saka isn't back and we have no actual number 9, if we can beat Madrid, we can beat anybody. Absolutely can beat anybody. And I understand that Madrid isn't like at their absolute highest peak right now, but this is still their competition. So if we can beat them, we already beat PSG in the group phase. So
dude,
it's possible.
They were terrifying. That's the best team I've seen Liverpool play all year. Like PSG were flying around us.
Yeah, they do look different, but hopefully by then we're a little bit healthier.
When does that? When the quarterfinals
Honestly, if we're not
start?
going to win the Premier League, take the brakes off a little bit when we secure a Champions League spot for next year.
PSG rested their whole 11 over the weekend just for Tuesday. Like, imagine being able to do that.
Seth going Jake zoned out is very funny. It is very funny. Yeah, this is like when they talk about a movie that I haven't seen yet. So, but yeah, come on, you Gunners, we need it. A petition for Song of the Week, and I think Liam's going to back me on this one.
We're doing just one?
Well, no. We each get our one, but then we get an added Irish one because it's almost St. Patrick's Day. So,
and
maybe we can come to a consensus on the Irish song.
Okay.
Do we want that?
I like that.
Okay. I like that too. Jake, you haven't spoken in a little bit. What's your song of the week?
No, I checked out.
You had like 5 minutes to get ready for there. You knew what was coming.
I didn't know what was coming. I wasn't even. Yeah, I do.
Okay. Liam, your song of the week.
My song of the week is an absolute jam. Handlebars by Jenny and Dua Lipa. You know, I got to get that pop in there.
It's been a while since we added some Dua Lipa, and by a while, I mean like 2 weeks. I feel like she was recently added, but that's okay.
It's been maybe a month.
Who has link? I gotta start like cross-referencing it for the playlist.
Chrissy does. It's on Spotify.
See, I'm not on Spotify. That's why.
Oh, you're an Apple Music guy?
Yeah. Have I done Wichita Lineman?
You have.
That's a good one.
Oh, I have. Okay. Have I done For Emma by Bon Iver?
I don't believe you have. Let me double check.
For Emma, Bon Iver.
Yeah, that one doesn't sound familiar.
So bring her in here.
Emma Forever Ago. Yeah. No, yeah, you have not. No Bon Iver on that playlist at all. Bon Iver is great. But no. For my song of the week, also for Seth Emoji of the week is it's Shamrock. St. Patrick's Day, obviously.
Good one.
For my actual song of the week, there's a video that popped up on my timeline, gentlemen, and I'm going to be retweeting it now from @Fitzimo if I find it. It is a guy driving a light blue. I'm not a car guy. I'm not like a gearhead. I don't know what kind of old car it is.
He loves his cars.
Loves his cars. Almost, I don't know if it's like a Corvette or something like that, but the top is dropped. And there's an excellent like 80s R&B song in there, and I have been obsessed with the song over the past week and change. Hi, Mabel in there. Mabel with Jake. The song is "If You Were Here Tonight" by Alexander O'Neal. My goodness, what a like chill.
Will I know it if I hear
song. It? No, I probably not. I just retweeted it from @Fitzimo Pena. It is excellent. Voice of an
I'll have to check it
angel
out.
on that song. Yeah, Alexander O'Neill, if you were here tonight, I've been singing it to myself. As the night moves in. It's a
Big yawn.
beautiful, nice. Someone's put it on like a playlist on Spotify called like 80s penthouse vibes, like looking over the city and like dim the lights a little
Fitzy's
bit.
in his
like, have
80s finance era.
If only right now. As for Irish stuff, Liam, do you have any?
So, what's one of your big Irish songs?
Is
I'm
Hello,
seeing I'm seeing Dropkick Murphys at MGM.
Come
Friday.
out, ye black and tans.
Ooh, come out,
Classic.
Kansas. I was born in Dublin Street.
So I was gonna suggest Rose Tattoo. It's my favorite Dropkick song.
Rose Tattoo. Yeah. Do we all want an Irish song? Rose Tattoo by. You want to do that by?
Yeah,
Tropic Murphys.
I'll take
Rose
yeah.
Tattoo. Jake, do you want Come Out You Black and Tans?
Yeah.
Good choice.
Probably
good
do it by
choice.
the Dubliners on there. For me, yeah, a Wolf Tones version of Come Out You Black and Tans if you want my expertise. Wolf Tones version. And then for me, let's go the Irish Rover, not the other Rover, the Irish Rover by the Pogues and the Dubliners. Give me that one.
Very
we love
nice.
the Pogues.
Very nice. Very nice. What's Mabel's?
Everyone's like, "Oh,
Irish
play the
song?
Wild Rover." No, it's not the Wild
Mabel,
Rover.
what's
We
your
like the
song of the
Wild
week?
Rover,
Song
but
of the week,
the
maybe?
Irish Rover.
Oh, I'm going album version, Seth. I haven't listened to the Springsteen one. I gotta check that out. But
Mabel looks very
all I got.
majestic right
Oh,
now.
right.
And that's all I got as well for this edition of Pod on Lansdowne. Jake, do you have
Yeah, I'm
anything
gonna
else?
go watch the Celtics. Or
And
the
I'm gonna eat
Pit.
the rest of this double chunk chocolate cookie.
No, you have to say it the way he says it.
I gotta eat the rest of this double chunk chocolate cookie.
Nailed it.
Double chunk chocolate cookie.
Isn't it technically a double
boom.
chocolate chunk cookie?
That's right. But they
Yeah,
made
but he says double chunk.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he changed it, and he was right to do so. It sounds better.
It does sound better than what they have. So
I can't hear it any other way after that. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this edition of Pod on Lansdowne. We appreciate everyone taking the time out of their days to join us in the live chat on YouTube or to listen whenever they end up listening. A big thank you again to Emily Nyman for coming back on the pod. She is always welcome on Pod on Lansdowne as a friend of ours, despite her baseball rooting affiliations. So for Jake, for Liam, for Mabel just now, I'm Fitz, you're you. We appreciate you. We will talk to you next week. Until then, go Sox and obey your mother.
Your mother.
obey your mother.